What up? What up? What up? What up? We live, baby. You know, I can actually get used to this. You know what I'm saying? Not starting my Sundays at 6:40 instead of like 1 o'clock like we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Just went, bought Mom Dukes, something on Amazon for Christmas. You know, it's crazy though, right? Because this is gonna be the first Christmas I actually did something nice for my mother, right? I was gonna give my mother $100 in cash. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because I figured that, let her just do whatever she want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she called me. She called me. She's like, you know what, Ricky? Can you just buy me something nice, something special I can have? Because you never buy me anything. You always give me cash. So I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? So she was like, she wanted something. She was like, I like perfume. I like lotion. I like soaps. I'm like, all right, bet. Went straight to Amazon, got her some perfume and some lotion, some I don't know, some Victoria's Secret shit for like $35. I was like, okay, just save me $65. We lit. You know what I'm saying? Should be here Wednesday. Got something for Mom Dukes. Spent like $60 on my little sister to get some BTS crack. And freaking yeah, my little sister, she like Chinese boys. She don't like black boys. So I'm sorry, Korean kids. She get mad when I call them Chinese. I'm sorry, the Korean BTS kids, whatever. So just getting some Christmas shopping out the way. Probably just gonna get my dad cash. Cash have him some dough. He be all right. Shout out to Michael M. Michael M says awesome kid going to sleep in the closet. Wait, did they lose? Did the Eagles come back?
The Eagles are winning. It's still third quarter. What you mean? Jalen Hurts got his balling now. I tell you what, Carson Wentz definitely getting traded in the offseason.
Yeah.
He good. Send his ass right to India, right to the Colts.
Nah, but this is a prime example of fit though, Boogie.
Oh
Some
yeah.
some dudes just fit like maybe Hurts just fits better. You know what I'm saying? Because they running the same offense. It's not like they completely changed their book when he started.
No, absolutely. I'm over here sweating this fucking. I'm gonna cash, but like, bro, the fact that Alvin Kamara's got me 8 points, and I got people like Logan Thomas getting me 26. It's just like, so
Bro, I
frustrating.
literally just burned. I burned $280 on freaking snake drafts on DraftKings.
Just because Michael Thomas not playing.
No, just because I was bored.
Okay.
Because remember, I can't do nothing with the money. Because if I withdraw it before January, I got to pay taxes on it. I already got enough headache on my taxes.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah, so I'm like, I can't do nothing with it. Basketball don't start for a week. I was bored.
When the fuck is the next pay jump? Oh, I'm close to getting a second pay jump. Nah, I'm doing good right now, bro. Yo, tell me why I made a lineup. I made a small like buying lineup for like $5. And I set the lineup like at 8 o'clock in the morning and forgot about it, and it's cashing right now somehow.
Oh, them be the best ones.
Bro, I set this lineup and forgot about it, bro, and I'm cashing for $30 right now with it.
Yeah, I'm getting my tail kicked. Everybody putting up 150. I only got like 100. But remember, now, granted, these are snake drafts, 3-man snake drafts because DraftKings don't want to offer head-to-heads. So I'm stuck doing 3-mans. To have 5 players and score 100 points, I picked pretty good. It ain't my fault dudes hit the nuts with Calvin Ridley and freaking Derrick Henry, and it's like dudes hit the nuts. Because last week I swept everything with a 60. And this week I'm losing everything and I got 100 over 100 in every one. This is why I don't play football, bro. This is exactly why. You know how much money I saved this year by not wasting my money on football?
I mean, I haven't really lost money outside of best ball. I haven't really played. I started playing after I cashed out my best balls, like the ones that like.
Yeah. This is all with best ball money now. This
the ones that got like second place and third place, like them bullshit ones, end up adding up to like $80. I end up just saying I'm not withdrawing $80. like either I'm gonna turn it into like 500 by the end of the season, or we going broke.
Let me go ahead and get to these super chats. Shout out to Don Vito. I like that better, Don. Shout out to my guy Don Vito. He says I got my mom $100 blueberry purse that was totally not stolen.
Burberry.
Oh, Burberry. Oh, well, that's what's up. That's what's up, Don. Now the fact that he had to tell me it wasn't stolen makes me believe it was stolen. But hey, look.
Yeah, because like Burberry purses don't cost
$100. Hey, look, man. Don't nobody know about it. Like my man Chris Tucker said in Money Talks with the Diamonds. He said it's legal. Don't nobody know about it.
my man Charlie T said, how many diamonds did you keep? Enough. Enough.
He said, God forgive me. Chris Tucker said, he will. Shout out to Michael M. He says Justin Jefferson is pissed ill for Kirk Cousins.
I'll get over it.
Yeah, basically. He Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins be making dudes careers. He better relax. Kirk Cousins is one of those quarterbacks that you really don't get mad at because you know at the end of the year you're gonna get your numbers.
See, if anything, they should be mad at the coaching staff because they decide because they're fucking featuring Dalvin Cook instead of featuring two number one receivers. So
Dalvin Cook been
no, that's not what I'm getting at. Oh. Dalvin Cook is definitely. I'm saying, but you should get mad at the coaching staff for wanting to run the ball 28 times a game and then not wanting to pass the ball more than 10 times a game. Like, don't get mad at Kirk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, if I'm Justin Jefferson, I'm shutting up and collecting my off-season checks because I'm about to get mad endorsements. Like, for real, he's had one of the greatest rookie seasons of all time. He need to shut up.
He has the second greatest rookie season according to PFF of all time.
If he complaining as a rookie, imagine what he gonna be like in 5 years. But shout out to Michael M. He says, Don, you have to say Teletubbies Don. Say uh-oh and say your oh because I remember the intro. Oh, wow. Michael M ain't wasting no time. Shout out to Theo. Theo says Jets about to lose to the Rams. They just realized they have to lose. Duh. I told you that, bro. There was a 2 touchdowns on New England with 5 minutes ago and lost in regulation. How is that possible? All you have to do was play prevent versus the Raiders and they lost. Just stop acting like they ain't trying to tank, bro. Like, cut it out. Like, nah. Like I told you, I gotta see the Jets actually win to believe it. I gotta see to believe it. Shout out to Zach. Zach said, yo, Fist, did you know back in medieval time the king will punish people they didn't like by covering their whole body in honey and leaving them tied upside down to be eaten by mosquitoes? I could think of a couple people I want to do that to, like Dr. Demolition, aka Willy Wonka. And then there's this dude named John Doe who been in my comment section lately talking greasy. I could think of a couple people I like to do that too. The only goat be in my comment section talking greasy too. He in the live stream right now. I might have to put a hit on only goat. Shout out to Floor. Shout out to whatever her name is. This ugly chick. Hey y'all, I'm Bertha's aunt. Bertha ate all the food in our fridge, and my husband got mad, and Bertha was turned into lard. R.I.P.
Man, y'all be making fake accounts, bro, to do the dumbest shit. Y'all shut the fuck up, bro.
I be making stars, bro. I told you, and wait till I put these dudes on podcast show. I'm about to be the only dude with famous subscribers, bro. I'm about to be the only YouTuber with famous subscribers, son. So Flora, is that how is it Flora? You Bertha aunt? Are you as fat as Bertha or are you skinny?
Bro, that's just a fake.
she need to put a wig on though. Don't no woman need to have a fade. I mean, not a fade. Don't no woman need to have a edge up like me. I'm sorry. Shout out to my guy Harrison the Bunny. I'm gonna have to clap Harrison the Bunny too. He be talking greasy in my comment section. He says Harrison says the Falcons are garbage and it's not even funny. I've been told you it's not funny with the Falcons. It's just sad at this point.
I mean, listen, bro, you can't be going up 17 points and losing. But at the same time, it's like that whole staff needs to get fired, and every single player on that team needs to get replaced. Like,
Basically, they got to clean house. They got to get
because
rid of.
there's no point in keeping Calvin Ridley if you're gonna get rid of Julio and Matt Ryan because it's not gonna do anything.
Now you got to keep Calvin. He a rookie. He on his rookie contract, but you got to get rid of everybody else.
I understand, but it's not gonna do anything because you know what I'm saying, unless they get a quarterback, and they can do nothing.
But yeah, but they won too many games to get a quarterback. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
They should have traded Matt Ryan and Julio at the deadline because now they screwed themselves by winning too many games. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Terminator. Terminator says, Michael M., make up your own jokes, you lame. Shout out to Don Vito. Don Vito says, Mike, take that lightsaber and stick it in your sister. Sheesh. Speaking of which, it's promotion time. All right, it's promotion time. Now, everybody, I told y'all I had some promotions to announce, but I haven't been live since what, Tuesday was I live? I don't even remember. So check this out. You know what? Yeah, I might as well go on there. So as of right now, I have decided to promote Terminator the Shooter, even though Terminator got clapped like you wouldn't believe by the CEO. I will not hold that against him. All right, Terminator. So Terminator is officially a shooter. I love the way Terminator bullies everybody and he wants smoke with everybody. I like that. Terminator make me feel safe. I appreciate that. And my second promotion is going to go to Don Vito. Now, Don Vito is not being promoted to shooter. Don Vito is being promoted to one of my captains. Like I said, I run this like the mob. So, Don Vito, you were my first captain. You were my top captain. YTC is no longer a shooter. YTC is officially my consigliere. So I've moved YTC to consigliere. I have moved Don Vito to my top captain. And I promoted Terminator to shooter. So now we have 3 shooters, a consigliere, and a captain. Hope everybody's happy. And to translate, this basically just means that, you know what I'm saying, Don Vito is basically my Paulie Walnuts. YTC is basically my dang. I drew a blank. YTC, my consigliere. Oh my gosh. What was his name? Who was Tony's right hand man? Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Silvio. Yes. YTC's my Silvio. Don Vito's my Paulie. And my shooters, I already told you, that's Murder Inc. right there. They Murder Inc. That's my Maya Lansky, Albert Anastasia. No, I'm sorry. That's my Albert Anastasia, Bugsy Siegel. You know what I'm saying? They're my shooters over there. And I definitely got some hits I need to send out there too. So everybody dump a clip off into the air for my promotions. I'd say I'm building this like the mob. You know what I'm saying? Mob rules right here. You know the vibes. But shout out to Michael M. Michael M says, Don, there's probably a reason they use you in the deleted scenes because you're not appropriate for children. Yo, Michael M, keep trying, bro. Michael, I love you. Listen, I love Michael's effort. Eventually, Michael gonna get better at this. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, Michael's gonna get better. Eventually, I love his. What's up, Boogie?
Nothing. I'm strolling.
Shout out. Oh, Hopkins went over 100, but shout out to Terminator. Sure Terminator says, "I guess Michael M is a bellhop." Now, Michael M is kind of like Spider from Goodfellas right now.
Yeah, I will say I kind of like these high-stake tournaments better, bro. I don't need fucking 170 to cash.
Nah. I only do high. Well, I don't want to say $50 is high stakes, but I only do like $25 and $50, 25 to 50 to 75 to 100. I gotta
No,
have.
I'm saying like these are higher stakes though for you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I don't blame you because like, why enter something for $5 and it don't be worth it when you win? Like, what's the purpose?
It's not even that. Like you need fucking 190 of the cash in fucking $5 tournament. You know what I'm saying? Like
True.
I have a 157 and I'm double my money so far.
Yeah, because people treat them more like a cash game. You're not gonna get as many dumb lineups.
Yeah, I'll enter single entry tournaments too. Single entry big shits.
Oh yeah, so you good then? Yeah, so you definitely not gonna get as many dumb lineups.
I mean, if Kamara actually would have got like 25 points, I'd probably make him
I don't even
mad.
want to talk about Kamara right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Extra Squad. Extra Squad says, which veteran quarterback do you think Washington should get if we win the division? Haskins didn't look too bad today. I'm gonna be honest with you, Washington is screwed. Unless they go out there and get Jameis Winston or like Cam Newton or something, that team is screwed. Shout out to James Dolan. James Dolan says Hurts the best quarterback in the NFC East. Here we go. Now we're gonna start that again.
After 2 games,
After 2 games,
you have to let him go through some growing pains first, like, and then we'll talk about it.
like Dak is
hurt. And plus, listen, also, I'll say this too. He looks good, and that's great, but wait until like next year when teams have film on somebody.
Yeah, when he get that Lamar Jackson treatment. My whole thing is
I will say he's playing good, and I played him in fantasy today. And he's playing fucking really good, and I'm not gonna take it from him. But at the same time, let's see. You need more, bro. You can't just 3 games isn't that big enough. I watched Ryan Fitzpatrick play great for fucking 4 games straight and be trash.
And Daniel Jones is hurt, and so is Dak. So Dak is hurt, Daniel Jones is hurt, and I'm still not sold that he's better than Wentz. I just think Wentz needs to change the scenery. I'm just being honest with you. As you are aware that when Wentz goes to a real team next year, he's going to have a better season than Hurts. Just throwing that out there.
He's going to go to the Colts with Frank Wright. That's going to end up happening because the Colts are not going to keep throwing.
Or he's going to go to the 49ers. Yep. So he's just like, one way or the other, he's going to have a better year than whatever Jalen Hurts next year.
And I'm not going to say that because we don't know, but I'm just...
Well, I'm confident if he goes to the 49ers, he's going to have a better year. With the coach, you don't know. Because the coach, I don't know. But if he goes to the 49ers, they're going to win another 12 games. So it's just like,
probably. Because Kyle Shanahan makes quarterbacks. Bro,
with that defense,
he had Nick Mullins looking great. And so Nick Mullins like fucked up at the end of the game. Like,
if there was anybody that was going to fix him, it's going to be
Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, or Bill Belichick or something. But I think Bill's going to keep Cam, though. I think he's going to keep Cam. Shout out to Michael M. Michael M says Donnie doesn't get the tubby custard, and even if he does, he rubs it on himself. OBJ will be impressed. Yo, what the? Yo, Michael M, what is tubby custard, bro? What is that? Shout out to Don Vito. Don Vito says the only scenes I know is with your sister and the camcorder. Oh my gosh, bro! Don Vito about to be your uncle in a second, son. Shout out to James Dolan. James Dolan says, anyone taking Wentz salary is a clown. Not really. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Wentz in the world, but if you're somebody like a Shanahan, or if you're somebody like Shanahan, or you're Frank Reich,
all they're missing is the quarterback for their team. Like,
yeah. And you also, you're not good. You're not terrible enough to get a top tier.
Jets really just won this game.
Who?
The Jets really just won this game.
Wow, Jared Goff couldn't pull it off?
Wow.
Oh, wow. Well, so much for Trevor Lawrence in New York. So we're stuck with Daniel
Jones. They're still tied. They're still tied for the #1 pick.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
It's the Jaguars. Adam Schefter tweeted it out. He said Jaguars win the tiebreaker because they had the hardest strength of schedule. So, according to Adam Schefter, via tiebreaker, schedule tiebreaker, what you call it? Jaguars get the #1 pick.
If the Jets were to hold on to beat the Rams, a tiebreaker for the #1 pick. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say. Trying to get Jagging off in here because I know he happy. Shut
No,
up.
he want Jalen Hurts. He don't want Trevor Lawrence. I mean, not Jalen Hurts. He want the fucking Justin Fields character. He don't want Trevor Lawrence.
Oh
He's
yeah,
out
that's
of.
right.
I mean, he's out of his mind. But did we see what Trevor Lawrence did to Notre Dame? Like when they didn't play and then he came back and played. Like
Not even close. Shout out to James Dolan. James Dolan says Niners don't got money for Wentz, plus Colts drafting quarterbacks.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do. The Niners, because you gotta understand,
they can get out of Jimmy G's contract this year for like pennies on a dollar. Like they really set it up like that. They're not paying anybody.
But it's not about Jimmy G contract. The Eagles are paying his salary. So when you get Wentz, you don't have to worry about his contract for 2 seasons. Remember that the Eagles are eating the money for 2 years. The Eagles have to eat his contract. The same thing that happened with the Giants. The Giants had to eat Odell's contract for 2 seasons after we traded him. It was like $17 million the first year and like $9 million the second year. This off season is going to be our first season without Odell on the cap, without him on our books. Yeah, I got to remember how the cap works. So whoever takes Carson Wentz, that he's free for 2 seasons. He's free because the Eagles are the ones paying his salary. Shout out to Michael M. Michael M says sister jokes. That's the reason they won't air you out. Every time you talk dirty, children cry. Yo, Michael M really is going at him right now. I love Michael M's attitude. I love that. Shout out to Terminator. Terminator says, Don Vito, clap this clown, please. Nah, Michael M is unclappable, bro. Just throwing it out there. Shout out to D Watts. D Watts says, throw the Rams in the firing range. That unacceptable loss. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ain't no point. I would throw the Rams in the firing range, but they're gonna win the division. It's hard to throw a team in the firing range and they still gonna win it.
They have to beat Seattle next week to win the division. Because Seattle's 10-4 and the Rams are 9-5 now. So they have to beat the Rams. They have to beat Seattle next week to win the
division.
Yeah, and then they play the Cardinals in the last week of the season.
Okay.
They're gonna bury the Cardinals.
They'll go 1-1. They'll finish 10-6. They won't beat them both. They'll finish 10-6. That's still a playoff berth, I think.
Yeah, that's still a playoff berth, most likely.
They'll go 1-1.
Because the Cardinals are coming to the playoffs, most likely. Because they have to. I don't know who the Cardinals play after they play. They have to play the Rams, and who else they have to play?
Cowboys.
Oh man, Cowboys. I don't know.
Shout out to James Dolan. He says Jacksonville a horrible place to play. Yeah, that's terrible. Like it would have been better for him to. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. At least if he go to Jacksonville, he got weapons. He got Chark and Chenault. Jake Robinson, he got some weapons in Jacksonville at least.
Jacksonville's like 4 like really like game changing players away from being like half decent.
Shout out!
Oh my God, Hopkins just caught a ball. Oh my fucking God! All right.
Shout out to Don Vito. Don Vito says, Michael, I'd rather listen to the Kardashians talk about politics than respond to your weak insults. You would have Bow Wow roasted. If you passed, God would vomit looking at your body. Just stop, bro. Dang. Yo, Don. I know it, Don. He had it coming. I can't even tell you to chill. Michael been chirping, bro. I told you, Michael's he's Spider from Goodfellas, bro. You gotta do is just shoot him a couple times. He'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? He's like Spider from freaking Goodfellas. Shout out to Jordan Raanan, who we still don't know if this is the real Jordan Raanan or not, but okay. Shout out to Jordan Raanan. Jordan Raanan said for the Giants, this is why I said we should have taken a wide receiver in 19 or 20. The Cardinals rebuilt their O-line without a first-round pick. Giants needed a wide receiver. You preaching to the choir, Raanan. I said take CD Lamb at 4. They called me crazy. I said we should have took CD Lamb at 4. They called me crazy.
I was gonna say the whole offensive line ain't good. Let's just put it in perspective. Their offensive line isn't good. They run a lot of plays that requires them. Like Kyler Murray's gonna move a lot. it's not like the offensive line is like I'm not saying that our offensive line is great or something like that, but like it's not like they didn't rebuild their line. They just call plays so that their line is not fucking in pass protection for fucking 18 seconds.
I was begging for Robbie. Listen, Jordan, I begged for Robbie Anderson. I did that before the draft. I begged for Robbie Anderson. Nobody paid me any attention. I begged for CeeDee Lamb in the first round. Nobody paid me attention.
Now we're gonna end up going and pay somebody like Corey Davis and then call him number one, and then he's gonna get fucking shut down the whole season.
Pretty much. I begged for Claypool in the second round. Nobody paid me any attention.
Definitely did.
I'm the only Giants fan. Man, this is why I hate Giants fans, because they hate everything I say. And then they cry to me 5 months later when I'm right. I begged for a wide receiver all offseason. I did. I begged. I got on my hands and knees.
That's the only thing you talked about. And what did I tell you? What did I say?
You said that we can make it look good with us. You said we spread the ball around, our offense would be fine. That's it, because you got into argument on draft night. You was like, bro, we spread the ball around. Sterling Shepard, Golden Tate are good enough. And,
this is also pre-Saquon Barkley injury.
Even with Saquon, they weren't gonna get open.
It makes a difference, though.
And no, it makes a difference, but they won't go get open. I mean, they still can't get open, and it just doesn't matter. Daniel Jones deserves to have the same number one receiver that Josh Allen and Kyler Murray and these other young quarterbacks got. He deserves that chance. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to talk about Daniel Jones because everybody hates Daniel Jones. So I'm done with Giants fans. Giants fans, y'all hate Daniel Jones.
Don't put me in that conversation. But
I know you're not in that part, but I'm talking about. Shout out to Michael M. Michael M says, Donnie, please. All I have to do is tickle you, please. Oh, well, he gonna go woohoo like the Pillsbury Doughboy? he gonna go woohoo like the Pillsbury Doughboy. So, shout out to Titan Omega Music. Just woke up from my sleep. I guess the Jets tank malfunction. The Jets are the dumbest franchise of sports. If I throw
have Adam Gase as a fucking coach, what do you expect?
Yeah, if I throw anybody in the firing range, it's gonna be the Jets. Just keeping it 100 with you, because they're stupid. I mean, they're stupid. Shout out to Jordan Rannon. Jordan Rannon says, this is on Gettleman, though. Gettleman didn't replace Odell talent. This is a passing league. You need an elite wide receiver to dominate. No, you let Gettleman off the hook, Jordan. Jordan, don't let Gettleman off the hook. He thought he could replace Odell with Golden Tate. We gave Golden Tate like $40 million a week after we traded Odell.
Definitely pay Golden Tate money that we should. I don't even.
Yeah, remember I would have rather him not replace Odell at all than go overpay Golden Tate. Sorry self. He tried to replace the most talented wide receiver in the league with washed up Golden Tate. 25-year-old Golden Tate, I'm with it. 30-something-year-old Golden Tate, no. Gettleman botched the whole wide receiver.
Not even that. I mean, we were all wrong. We all thought Darius Slayton was better than what he was.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Thank God Darius Slayton wasn't completely trash, or we really would have no wide receivers. I mean he was.
I'm just saying he wasn't as good as we thought he was going to be.
I'm talking about in general, though. I'm talking about like as a whole. Like, imagine if he was a 5th round pick. I mean, just imagine, like, ugh. Shout out to G-Man Rising. G-Man Rising says, even if we get whatever, Jones isn't the guy. Going into next year, Giants need to get an elite weapon. Get him and replace Odell with an old Golden Tate. Look, man, and when it's all said and done, bro, I'm still in my feelings as far as Giants content goes, because I'm just sick of the fan base. Because 2 weeks ago, y'all was happy. 2 weeks ago, we're gonna win a division. I can't wait to see Tom Brady in MetLife. And we're gonna ruin his. Y'all with Giants fans was on cloud 9 2 weeks ago. They lose one game. Now the line sucks. Jason Garrett's terrible. Daniel Jones is trash. Now I'm just tired of it, bro. Like, I'm just sick of it.
You know what? That's New York fans. Because it's the same thing with the Knicks. It's the same thing with all these other teams. If they fucking play great 1 week, it's fucking amazing. The next week they lose. Oh, everybody sucks. Do people not understand teams just don't go undefeated? Like, that doesn't happen. Like,
see, because you know what it is, Boogie? The only New York team that I really root for besides the Giants, but the Giants have been trash. The Yankees. Yankee fans don't act like this.
Because the Yankee fans they've won enough. They
Yeah.
know sometimes they go through growing pains. They understand you have to rebuild. Like
Yankee fans are like, wake me up in October. Like they don't panic after every little thing.
not at all.
But Giants fans, it's like, yo, y'all are the Knicks. Giants fans are acting like Knicks fans, and it gets on my nerves.
Actually, they're starting to be worse than Knicks fans.
Worse than Knicks fans. Yes, I agree. Shout out to Don Vito. Don Vito says, I bet your uncle has a lot of experience. He just called your uncle, R. Kelly or Michael Jackson, something like that. Michael, what you gonna do about that? Shout out to Zach. Zach says, Michael M., I feel sorry for the walls in your house because they have to look at your face 24/7, and they don't have the ability to kill themselves to stop the suffering. Dang. Yo.
I mean, all right. Tell them how you really feel. Shit.
I like that. That was creative. Shout out to Zach. That was creative. I like that. That was dope. That was dope. Shout out to Zach. I like that one. I'm gonna use that. I'm definitely gonna use that line next time I call somebody ugly. I'm definitely using that line. But shout out to Donnie. Shout out to Michael M. Michael M says, Donnie, clean your crib and no Teletubbies for a week. And I want to know how to turn off your cable. Your mom told me. You gonna turn this cable off, Michael M? Yo, Michael M trying to sun you, Donnie. My man Michael M says, clean your house or ain't gonna be no Teletubbies for a week, and I'm gonna cut your cable off because your mother told me. Now the $1 million question is, what was he doing with your mother? Shout out to Mac Ultra. Mac Ultra says, as a Patriot fan, we get rid of Cam. I want a real quarterback. Now, y'all not going to get rid of Cam. Y'all going to get Cam weapons because Belichick wants to win now. So what y'all are going to do is y'all are going to say, you know what, Cam, you got a year under our system. We're going to get you some weapons, and we're going to rock. That's what they're going to do. Because if you're the Patriots, who are you going to get that's better? That knows your offense, that knows your system. Who you going to get? That's really what it comes down to with the Patriots. It's like
quarterbacks don't grow on trees.
Facts. If you're the Patriots, like, okay, you didn't make the playoffs. We don't got to pay you but so much because you didn't make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're going to keep him because if you go get a real quarterback, they're going to want like $25, $30 million a year. Mm-hmm. You can keep Cam for like 15.
If that.
Yeah, you know Belichick cheap. Shout out to Damaged Goods. He says, hey, Fitz, what happens now since the Jets beat the Rams? The Jaguars have the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
And the Saints, I told you the Saints couldn't keep up with this team, bro. I told y'all the Saints couldn't keep up with the Chiefs, man.
Definitely without Michael Thomas.
Facts. I told y'all the Saints
couldn't. And they don't use their weapons properly. They have a fucking running back that literally is a walking 10 catches, like could put the ball in his hands, and they literally don't give him the ball. Like, I just don't understand. Like, they really just don't. Like, why pay a running back to not give him the ball?
Sean Payton play calling, bro. Shout out to a pimp named Slickback. Oh man, Slickback. Slickback says, problem with the Giants, to be honest, is that some of them are Mets/Knicks fans. Mets are used to being losers, so they overreact to everything and panic. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm a Knicks fan. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I don't play with Knicks anymore, no. So
New Yorkers are just annoying, bro.
Nah, you know what? They're fucking spoiled and they're fucking crybabies. And
I live in New York. Spoiled. Don't none of their teams win.
Except for the Yankees. That's not what I'm talking about. Like the spoiled brats. Like they're not like they want to be entitled to something that nothing to be entitled for.
Basically,
well, we've had Eli had like 4 winning seasons in a 16-year career.
That's what I've been trying to tell people. They killed Daniel Jones, but Eli Manning wasn't much better. I've been trying. Giants fans don't want to hear that, but let's be real here. It's not like we It's not like where we used to Peyton Manning or something. Like I could see complaining about Daniel Jones if we had Peyton Manning for 16 years and we won 12 games a year, like clockwork. And then we go to Daniel Jones. It's like okay, I'm throwing stuff at the TV. But Eli Manning, please chill. Come on. Shout out to Arashi Dark Knight. Arashi Dark Knight says, I hate the Broncos storming the firing range. They ain't relevant enough to go on my firing range. The Broncos.
I'll say firing from what? Like they're not a good team. They don't have a quarterback. But
nah, some Bronco fan told me last night that them idiots passed on Josh Allen to take Nick Chubb. Yeah, and I was like, I forgot about that. I mean, Bradley Chubb. I forgot. They were the third pick that year. No, they were the fourth pick. Were they the fourth or the fifth pick?
There was something like that, but regardless of the fact that they shouldn't have fucking passed up on a quarter. Listen, you had Von Miller. Why do you need to have another elite pass rusher?
Knowing you ain't had no quarterback. That's a whole fact.
Yeah, it's different. If you had a quarterback, you'd be like, whatever. We figured it out. You don't have a quarterback. What's the problem? Like,
and shout out to a pimp named Slitback. A pimp named Slitback says, I don't want to hear it from Giants fans because these the same people who in 17 and 18 wanted to keep Eli. We could have had a quarterback, but then they want to Saquon. Why do you think I hate Giants fans? Because now they want to slurp Josh Allen. They want to suck off Josh Allen. But y'all wanted Saquon that year, remember? You didn't want a quarterback. I said take any of them quarterbacks. I said I didn't care. Take any one of those quarterbacks instead of Saquon. No, Fizz, we want Saquon. We want to run it back. We got to get Eli.
No, Eli was washed.
But Giants fans killed me. Giants fans called me a fake fan for months because I didn't like that Saquon pick.
And what does the Saquon pick equated to?
Nothing. He had one good year. Shout out to Michael M.
It's like even if he had 3 or 4 good years, like what does it really equate?
He's not Josh Allen. I don't care. I don't care if Saquon Barkley led the league in rushing for the last. I put it this way:
if we didn't go to the playoffs and we didn't win a fucking playoff game because of him, it's not worth it.
Yeah, my whole thing is I don't care if he has Zeke numbers the past 3 seasons. He's not a better pick than Josh Allen. He's not a better pick than Lamar Jackson. He's not. And shout out to Michael M. Michael M says, Donnie, your mom told me to clean your room because Bertha put gas in it and we need a mask. Hey, yo, Michael, Bertha got turned into law by her aunt, Floria.
That's not even funny.
Yeah, man. We can't do Bertha jokes no more. Rest in peace to Big Bertha. Big Bertha got turned into cooking grease. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go get that fried chicken pack, yo. Go get that fried chicken Bertha pack. Go cook your fried chicken with that Bertha grease. Shout out to the Dark Knight. Imagine if DJ had Judy. Broncos gonna waste his talent. If Daniel Jones is on the Broncos, y'all be going to the playoffs right now, to be honest with you. Did you imagine what kind of numbers Daniel Jones will put up in that offense with Pat Shermer? Please.
Did Dallas Goedert really just catch that? Oh, they called it incomplete? Ooh.
But peep game, though, Boogie, when it comes to Josh Allen, right? Peep game, right? I was talking about this on my Giant stream earlier this week. So you know how it took Josh Allen 3 years to learn how to throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the only reason why it took that long for him to learn how to throw is because he finally got a number 1 receiver, right? And you with me so far, right, Boogie?
No, I don't understand what you're saying.
So my whole thing is this. Imagine if he gets drafted to the Giants day 1 with Odell. Imagine how good Josh Allen would be by now. If he steps onto the field with Odell. Imagine how good he looks now. Remember, he didn't get good till he got a number 1 receiver in Buffalo. So if he gets drafted to the Giants in 2018, he walks on the field with Odell and Sterling Shepard, who can be his Cole Beasley, and Evan Ingram, because Evan Ingram could catch back then. He just now started dropping balls every play, but the previous 2 seasons he could catch. So it's like, I don't know, Boogie. It makes you wonder. It just makes you wonder sometimes. And it's like, and I told Giants fans, we were going to do this. I told Giants fans, it didn't matter how good Saquon was. If any of them quarterbacks turned into franchise quarterbacks, it was a bad pick. It was just bad.
I'm pretty sure all of them. I'm pretty sure all of them are franchise quarterbacks.
Especially since y'all hate Daniel Jones. Y'all hate him with passion. So it's just like, yo, can I get an apology for hating the Saquon pick, please? Can I get my apology? Because at the end of the day, do y'all hate Saquon more than y'all love Saquon? Do y'all hate Daniel Jones more than y'all love Saquon? Period. Don't tell me you don't. Shout out to Mac Ultra. Mac Ultra says Giants would have been unstoppable with Allen. Him and Odell would have been nasty. Now, the way I'm seeing him use Stephon Diggs, him and Odell would have been nasty, bro. You know, and me and Boogie ain't even Josh Allen fans. But if all Josh Allen needed was a number one receiver to get busy, he comes into the Giants organization day one with a number one receiver. Day one. And I've been thinking about that all week. Like, if we take Josh Allen, he's a number one receiver from day one.
It's the same thing I said about Lamar Jackson this year. I said, bro, I don't care what kind of season he had last year. Get him some fucking targets to throw the ball to. Like, I don't care. Like, you cannot evaluate a quarterback that doesn't have fucking legitimate receiving targets.
Pretty much.
This is not 2004 when Peyton Manning and Tom Brady could put any 5 people on the field and make them look good. I hate to say it, Lamar Jackson and these quarterbacks aren't as good as Peyton Manning and Tom Brady right now.
Not even in the same ballpark.
Right now. I'm not saying they can't get there. I'm just saying, like, right now, they're not even close to these players.
And shout out to Michael M. Michael M says, so much for being promoted to shooter, can't even come back. Man, look, Donnie's not a bully. I promoted Donnie to captain because, you know, Donnie gets stuff done. Donnie clap when he need to clap. But in order to be my shooter, you got to be a bully. Shout out to Slitback. Slitback says, name me the elite running back that Bill Belichick drafted in the first round or paid big money to. Name me the big running back the Chiefs paying this year. Slickback, you preaching to the choir. I said the same thing about the Falcons. This was a year after the Falcons went to the Super Bowl. They went to the Super Bowl with 2 running backs. We're a Giants franchise.
Kyle Shanahan went to a Super Bowl with like 4 running backs.
Exactly.
Oh, last time I checked, listen, as great as Saquon Barkley is, I'm not denying his fucking talent. It's just it's not worth it. What have the Cowboys done with Zeke? Nothing. The only running back that was worth it, like in the last 15, 20 years, LT and Adrian Peterson. Like, because they literally carried their franchises.
They didn't win Super Bowls, but check this out, though, buddy. I bet you the
But the Chargers had a quarterback.
What I was about to say was, I bet you anything. Jerry Jones wish he can go back and take Jalen Ramsey instead of Zeke. I bet you he wish he can go back to draft day and take Jalen Ramsey instead of Zeke. If he can do it over again, I guarantee you he takes Jalen Ramsey instead of Zeke. Guarantee you. Shout out to Slickback. Because remember, they had Tony Romo, so they ain't need a quarterback. But they ain't need that running back either. I guarantee you he takes Jalen Ramsey instead of Zeke if he can do it over again. Shout out to Slickback. Slickback says Darnold or Allen with Odell and Shep in 18 would have been on the way to a bright future. That Saquon pick and trading Odell set the franchise pat. It did. It basically.
We don't want to trade Odell, unfortunately. So
yeah, but
I'm not saying I'm not saying he's there right for it, but we know why they traded Odell.
It would have never got to that if Eli trash. If we got rid of trash Eli, because if he had Josh Allen throwing him bombs all game long, he would have never been complaining.
I mean, at the same time, though, Odell still had the best year of his career with Eli Manning.
No, he did, but I'm talking about that was when Eli wasn't completely trash, though. Like 2014, 15, Eli still had an arm. We're talking 17, 18. We're talking that Eli. That guy was trash. Shout out to Don Vito. Even 2016, he was kind of trash. But shout out to Don Vito. He says, still here. You just a waste of time, Michael M. Yeah, hey, yo, Don, yo. Hey, yo, Vito. I told you, yo. Michael M is Spider from Goodfellas, bro. Shout out to Mac Ultra. Mac Ultra says, Michael M, that dude that gets knocked out in a fight, then wake back up swinging like he about. Ugh. Michael M, that dude that gets knocked out in a fight, then wake up swinging, talking about he ran.
Oh wow, Alvin Kamara got a touchdown.
Oh, say word. Oh, say word. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we lit. Okay. I see you. Okay. Need it. Give
Yo,
me
Drew
all the
Drew
Alvin
Brees
Kamara.
only completed 9 balls today. What the fuck?
Give me all the Alvin Kamara points.
I'm still waiting for it to update.
Yeah, give me. Now I just need a touchdown to Kelsey and we lit. I need one more touchdown to Kelsey. I ain't playing. Shout out to Zach. Zach says Michael M. Donnie isn't clapping back because he's clapping something else. That's more important. That's why you're hearing clapping noises from upstairs.
What? Where do y'all get this shit from? Did y'all really find this shit funny?
Yeah, it's funny. My throat's sore, so I can't laugh like I normally do. My throat is definitely sore right now, so I can't laugh like I normally do, bro. Nah, some of this be freaking hysterical. Shout out to CEO. What up, CEO? CEO says, Michael M., your effort is unmatched. You still suck, but if you want lessons, I'll give them to you. If you my student, I'll clap all your enemies as a warm up. Think about it. Just dropping by. See you later. Yeah, shout out to CEO. You know what I'm saying? You see Michael M. I told you, if you just try hard, you'll get better. Now, CEO, my top shooter, is willing to teach you a thing or two. He wanted to teach you a thing or two, bro. It's your effort. You done got bodied by everybody who super chatted me today, but you still trying. You know what I'm saying?
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Yeah, shout out to Jaganoff for joining. We're gonna holler at Jaganoff after I read this super chat. He's slick back says Giants fans hoping that we could become the Titans and run the ball all day. Last I checked, Henry got stopped by the Chiefs and Tannehill did nothing. Slick back. At the end of the day, running
That's
backs
how
don't
you
win
beat those
titles.
cocksuckers.
Running backs don't win titles. You need a quarterback. The only dude beating Mahomes is going to be Justin Herbert, Josh Allen. Who else is in the
Listen, this is the thing. The way they beat the Chiefs is to control the clock and keep them off the field.
That ain't how you do it. The 49ers tried that and got beat.
Bro, they
tried that and got beat.
God, I just turned on the comment section to see all these Trevor Lawrence comments.
Oh yeah, they got the number one pick.
Yeah, y'all got the number one pick.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how because we got a fucking division win and they don't. But I don't know how that works. Whatever.
They beat a better team than you. They beat the Rams.
Yeah, and y'all have had a harder schedule though, Jack. I don't know if you gotta remember, y'all had a harder schedule. At least that's what Adam Schefter said.
That's cool. I'm with it.
Yo, how do I have to sing this?
Now, my thing is, you take a Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields?
Man, you know, if you asked me this last week, I'd be saying Justin Fields. But after Fields games last week, I
don't know. Did you see? You just saw what Trevor Lawrence did the fucking thing last night. Set the motherfuckers on fire.
Yeah, it's just it's like the thing is Trevor Lawrence has had no bad games, and Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields has had 2.
He played for Ohio State. I've been trying to tell you that for the last month. We've been in live streams.
Okay. Matter of fact, since we on the subject, Boogie, is that the only reason you don't want to draft? You wouldn't draft Justin Fields?
It's a pretty good reason.
It's the only reason that matters.
Yeah,
okay, listen. They said that for a long time about Penn State running backs until a dude named Larry Johnson came along. You can't pay attention to that. There's always one.
Bro, USC and Ohio State ain't producing no quarterbacks, bro.
So Carson Palmer was complete shit.
He's one.
To be honest with you, for the most of his career, yeah. For most of his career,
I know he didn't win shit, but Carson Palmer was.
He was good for like 2 years, but they had the knee injury, was trash and mad long. And then
I'm gonna put it to this way. I'm gonna be blunt with you because I want to get to Jordan Rainer. So I'm gonna be blunt with you. Carson Palmer was the number 1 overall pick. His career was trash. If you compare his career to Peyton, Eli, if you compare it to other first number 1 overall pick quarterbacks, his career was trash.
No,
But
I see what you're saying, but yeah, I mean, it's not like, but I'm saying like as far as producing a quarterback, it's not like he was garbage.
shout out to Jordan Raney. Jordan Raney says, look at the Giants in 07 and 11. They had 2 decent running backs, but they had weapons for Eli. No running back winning you a Super Bowl. Not this ain't the 70s.
Running back by committee is always going to be better because it's easier to change the pace and you can like do a lot more things.
I said this
running backs are not running backs don't win you shit though. It's good to have. Like look at James Robinson right now. He's a top 3 running back in the league, but he plays on now officially the worst team in the NFL.
Jordan, you gotta understand. Giants fans don't listen to me because I don't agree with the stupid stuff
Look
they
at
say.
the Red Ranger.
Remember, I said this 2 years ago when we drafted Saquon. I said that. I said it, and nobody wanted to hear it. I said, can we please get Sam? And remember, this is when Sam Darnold was the consensus number 1. People got to remember, Baker Mayfield was a reach at number 1. Nobody knew Baker Mayfield was going number 1 until like an hour before the draft. So let's relax. Remember, if Sam Darnold and Josh Rosen were the 1A, 1B. Everybody has revisionist history about that draft. So they say,
I think, like, from what I remember, it kind of flip-flopped because at one point it was even Lamar Jackson, but then, like, it went to Josh Allen, then Sam Darnold, then Josh Rosen. It flip-flopped.
No, remember, Hugh Jackson fell in love with Baker because Baker whistled to his wide receivers and they lined up properly. Remember, he called him the Pied Piper? Remember that? It was supposed the 2 consensus quarterbacks were Josh Rosen and Sam Darnold. Now I know hindsight's always 2020. But going into the 2018 draft, Sam Darnold, bro, Jets fans laughed at us for 2 years because we passed on Sam Darnold. That's all you need to know. They laughed at us. Oh, you passed on Sam Darnold.
Definitely did.
Yeah, so it is like, I didn't care what quarterback we took. Whatever quarterback we took was walking into the best wide receiver in the league at the time, in Odell. So he was going to be good. You weren't going to be sorry when you're walking into Odell with Pat Shermer as your head coach. You weren't going to be sorry. So I just get frustrated. I get frustrated because we didn't need Saquon. Jordan, you ain't even the most important part. Jordan Randy just talked about the regular stuff. We didn't even have the offensive line to support Saquon. At least the Cowboys had 3 Hall of Famers on the offensive line. Zeke was going to hit regardless.
Yeah.
We didn't even have an offensive line when we drafted Saquon. we ain't got no quarterback. We ain't got no offensive line. We ain't even got a blocking tight end. And we're going to draft a running back with the 2nd pick.
I'd rather draft the pass rusher if that's the case.
Exactly. We could have took we could have took Quentin Nelson. So Quentin Nelson or something.
Quentin Nelson or Bradley Chubb.
Quentin Nelson would revitalize the entire Colts offensive line at guard.
But don't y'all have 2 good guards, though?
No,
we do now because we traded Odell to get one of them.
Kevin Zeitler can only pass block, and then Will Hernandez can only run block. That's the problem.
Freaking sad.
So because I thought fucking Will Hernandez was a beast.
Oh, against the run, yeah. Shout out to Terminator, my newest shooter. Terminator says, Michael M., no amount of training will help your jokes. You're trash. And you took some of mine. I need to go back in time and make sure your dad wear a rubber or at least bust on the sheets. Dang. That's why Terminator my new shooter. Because Terminator's a bully and his jokes hurt. In order to be one of my shooters, I need you to hurt feelings and be a bully. That's, ladies and gentlemen, y'all want to be shooters, take a look at Terminator. That is why Terminator is a shooter. Shout out to Slickback. Slickback says, Clemson, Bama, Texas Tech never used to produce quarterbacks too. Fields will be very good, but in the right system. I'd still take Lawrence because he's generational. All right, let me go first on this one. None of this matters if the coach is trash. So Jacksonville hires a trash coach, it's not going to matter. If the Jets hire a trash coach, it's not going to matter. All these quarterbacks can be the greatest quarterback on the planet if they have the right coach, period. It's just the bottom line.
We definitely do need a coaching change. Like, that's obvious.
So it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good these quarterbacks are. They got to go to the right coach. It just doesn't matter. Period. If they go to the wrong coach, they're gonna suck. Look at Daniel Jones. This kid, Daniel Jones, under Pat Shermer was 24-12. Through 15 weeks this year under Garrett, he ain't even got 10 touchdowns yet. Daniel Jones was throwing 3 and 4 touchdowns a game. So he can't even get a touchdown once every 3 games. It's come on. Coaching matters. It matters.
Coaching definitely matters.
Well, Clyde Harris fucking season's done.
Oh, who cares? It's week 15. We should.
Oh no, it's gonna be Bell now. Bell's gonna be the guy.
Facts. Shout out to Dark Knight.
And they'll be all right because they got the Red Ranger.
Dark Knight says, "What was the song from the Bills video a couple days ago?" Also, I want DJ to go to the Steelers and prove Giants fans wrong. I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's the thing: as long as Gettleman is our GM, Daniel Jones is going nowhere. And on top of that, Judge kind of likes the kid, so it's just like I don't think Daniel Jones ain't going nowhere. That's number one. Number two, which I have to understand is ignore Giants fans, bro. Ignore them.
No, the issue too. A lot of Giants fans are in this old school type of like building a team, and it's like that shit worked in 2005. Like, as long as Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback and Andy Reid is there, Patrick Mahomes is gonna have fucking 15 targets to throw to. Like, you can say whatever you want about Mecole Hardman. The motherfucker find a way to get like 6 touchdowns a year. They always got somebody to throw the ball to.
He's a hard man.
When it's all said and done, all I'm gonna say is this: ignore Giants fans. They're stupid. Giants fans are the same team that wanted Saquon over 3 potential MVP quarterbacks. So just like ignore them. And then last year, instead of getting Daniel Jones, right? Imagine you think Daniel Jones is bad. Imagine if we had the corpse of Eli out there throwing 5-yard checkdowns all game. Check this out, right?
Facts.
They wanted to take Josh Allen, who's doing fine in Jacksonville. I grant you that. He's doing fine in Jacksonville. But our defense is top 5 now. We ain't winning games. So I don't understand how much better we would have been with a pass rush. Our defense already top 5. We ain't winning. So it's just like Giants fans, shut up.
This cow really kind of tough.
Like just shut up. Shout out to Michael M. SMD Cardinal fans, you ain't making the playoffs. Did they lost? They lost to the Eagles?
No. I mean, Jalen Hurts put up 40 fantasy points, but then it was the Eagles. No.
Shout out to Michael M. Michael M says, clap Terminator. Michael M says, clap Terminator. Him trying to clap trigger finger is a disgrace from my training. What? Nah, it was CEO that clapped Terminator, Michael, and one trigger finger. I don't know what trigger finger at. Trigger finger hiding right now. I don't know what trigger finger at. Yo, what up, Ada Tabarez?
This Isaiah Simmons is 95 speed. They lost their fucking mind.
Shout out to Jordan Randy. Jordan Randy says, if Giants don't get a wide receiver in the draft or free agency, might as well just get rid of Jones because that don't even make sense. Slayton is a wide receiver 2 at best. All Slayton is an over-the-top guy. That's it. Slayton's sole purpose in life is to catch like 50 balls a season and 30 of them be for 20 yards plus. That's his sole purpose. He's only there to take advantage of blown coverages. He's not going to beat anybody one-on-one. He's not going to beat the best corner. He's not going to separate in double teams. He's not doing none of that. His sole purpose is to be a complementary piece. That's his sole purpose. And I don't know what Gettleman's gonna do. Jordan, I don't know what Gettleman's gonna do. Like I said, I gotta see him draft the wide receiver in the first round to believe it. I gotta see it to believe it. I literally gotta see it to believe it. I don't believe he's gonna take a wide receiver in the first round. We have a better chance at paying Kenny Galladay or Allen Robinson than Gettleman actually drafting a wide receiver in the first round.
I personally don't care how we get it. As long as we get it. Yeah. I don't care if you got to trade, cut, bribe. I don't care what you got to do. I need 2 new wide receivers. Minimum.
Yes, my laptop was being a piece of shit.
I need 2 wide receivers minimum. I don't care.
Exactly. At minimum.
I need a number 1 and a number 2. And then Slayton could be a deep threat. Fine, no problem. But I need a number 1. I don't care.
Shout out to Michael M. Michael M says, I told Finger, no one claps you but me. Now I'm going to transform and send you back to send you to the dark place, Terminator. So Michael M taking credit for Trigger Finger. I don't know. Trigger Finger don't show up. I'm giving Michael M the body, bro. So Trigger Finger, he been running. He ain't tell me he was running. So yeah, I don't know where Trigger Finger at. I'm about to reward Michael with his first body if I don't hear from Trigger Finger soon.
I swear these people when Carson wins, bro.
Shout out to Slickback.
Listen, Carson Wentz is fine, bro. He just needs to get out of Philly. Like he's just not fit for them no more.
But like, I just see EDP's video. Like Jalen Hurts had a good game, and he clowning him.
Yeah, because he's a Wentz fan.
If you're a Carson Wentz fan, you're gonna fucking. It doesn't matter. Like Jalen Hurts clearly is playing better than Carson Wentz at this point right now.
Facts.
In that system, you know what I'm saying? So,
shout out to Slickback. Slickback says Giants fans still acting like we won the Odell trade. We got a decent safety and a run stuffer. Odell alone would have won us 2-3 games last year. No, I put it to you this way.
Odell wasn't traded for that reason, though. We know that.
I put it to you this way.
He was traded because he's a crybaby bitch.
If you evaluate the trade, we won the trade. But at the end of the day, we're always going to be the losers because we shouldn't have traded them in the first place. We won the trade. If you just evaluate it like the trade, if you take away the principle of the situation and just evaluate the trade on merit, then we won the trade.
Odell literally hasn't played more than like 5 games on the Browns.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the hell is? Yeah, exactly. What has Odell Buttercup Jr. done on the Browns? You have to understand.
We need to replace Odell. So at the end of the day, we lost. Like we lost in the grand scheme of things. Like we won the actual trade, but we lost long term. Yeah. Long term, we lost because we.
Well, if you're a receiver, you good.
Yeah, but you act like they grow on tree. Well, yeah, they do. At this point, they do.
Now they do because Justin.
That's something even we can find.
I still think Odell's probably one of the most talented wide receivers ever. But
hey, man,
we need a coordinator. We gotta have a coordinator.
But hey, man, Keelan Cole about to be a free agent.
Nah, we need coordinators. We need a coordinator.
I need more wide receivers, bro. I don't need another slot receiver.
Nah, my thing is we need a coordinator.
He's not a slot
receiver. We gotta fire
Jason Garrett. Yeah, he's trash.
I fired Jason Garrett because this dude Pat Shermer turned Tim Patrick into Slayton. So I'm not trying to hear it.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like the reason why Jerry Jeudy sucks on Denver is not because his quarterback can't like throw precise balls. His quarterback can throw fuck yous though.
All he do is throw deep. He's like Daniel Jones last year. All they do is throw deep.
Yeah, that's all they do.
They need to let Blake Bortles play.
Jerry Jeudy's a route runner, and fucking the rest of those receivers are jump balls. KJ Hamler caught 2 balls last week, both of them for like 30-yard touchdowns.
Hey, yo, Authentic. Yo, shout out to Authentic in the chat right now. Authentic, I just wanted you to know I'm holding the Giants accountable tonight. We better not lose. Better not lose to the Browns. Holding the Giants accountable tonight. Shout out to 1989ers. 89ers.
I need this Saints game to fucking end like right now.
Yeah, stop the count. Donald Trump style, stop the count.
Bro, I'm gonna send you a picture. That's why I need the game to stop right now.
All right, well, let me get these super chats out of the way. I got like 6 of them.
What's your phone?
Shout out to MVP. MVP says 49ers currently tied for the 7th pick. We will lose to the Cardinals and Hawks and end up with a top 5 pick. Who you taking, Fisk? I'm not taking nobody. I'm trading for Carson Wentz.
They're probably not gonna need a first round pick to do that.
Exactly. Well, no, they'll need a first round pick, but
no, like they're not gonna have to give up a first round pick to trade for Carson Wentz.
Yes, they are, bro. You're not getting Carson Wentz for anything less than a first round pick. Stop.
Bro, do you understand how much cap space that's gonna take up?
It's not,
and that they're trying to get rid of.
Philly's gonna eat.
Philly has to eat the cap space.
50
not
the other team. 50.
Not all of it.
Most of it.
Yeah.
All right. So they're Adam Schefter tweeted this last week. If Carson Wentz isn't on the roster next year, the Phillies eating a $51 million cap hit.
Yes, not the other team. The other team don't got to worry about his cap hit for another 2 years.
Well,
The Eagles got to eat it for 2 seasons.
Listen to me. They still can incorporate some of that in the trade. Like we would have had to eat like $30 million for this year alone for Nick Foles.
Yeah, but
the Bears took a lot of it, so we only had to eat 18.
But
so that kind of stuff can go into the deal.
Okay. So let's say they eat $12 million of Carson Wentz cap. That's still not a lot for a quarterback that's supposed to be a franchise quarterback.
I mean, I understand what you said. I mean, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but
in the grand scheme of things, Philly is a team that's fucked because they can't do shit with $51 million.
True.
But and shout out to Slickback. Slickback says, but everyone got up in their feelings saying Odell offended Eli. Bro, Eli was done after 16.
It wasn't about Eli, bro.
Kept Odell and got rid of Eli. No, here's the thing. It was about Eli too, but it was also about Odell as a whole, bro. We gave the dude $100 million, no, $90 million. He bashed Eli. He bashed the franchise.
That's why,
yeah. He beat up stuff on the sideline. He was a headache, bro. He was a headache.
And for an old school owner, they're not dealing with that shit.
And an old school GM.
Yeah.
Shout out to Michael.
If he was on the Chiefs, man, please.
Andy Reid wouldn't care.
Yeah, it got figured out.
Michael M says, you must be punished for your sins, Terminator. Good luck, Michael. Good luck. Terminator says, wonder what hippos think of Hurts right now. Nah, he's mad. I heard they said EDP was bashing Jalen Hurts, even though he was good.
He made a video all of 16 seconds talking shit about him.
Like, shout out!
Take your ass back to the bench, you bitch.
Joshua Huffman says, just caught up on DVR. I can't figure out if Brees being so washed or him still making plays. When he's washed, is this the biggest surprise? Drew Brees ain't played in 5 weeks, so just
he's gotta get back into shape. Like you can't just come off the street and fucking it'd be great. Yeah,
especially without Michael Thomas. Shout out to Slickback. Slickback says there's no reason Giants couldn't have taken AJ Brown or DK Metcalf in 2019.
Bro, can we not get into this? Can we not get
offensive lineman and defensive tackle?
I'm gonna get mad. So can we just like move on?
But you know what? Though the Ravens and Patriots are both stupid in that aspect because they took Hollywood Brown and fucking N'Keal Harry over both of them.
But y'all gotta understand something. I'm not gonna knock him.
At least they took somebody.
But you understand, I'm not gonna knock him for that because we needed DeAndre Baker. We needed a corner. We need a corner now. So I'm not knocking him for the DeAndre Baker didn't give up a touchdown in 3 years. So it's just like, I mean, I'm not knocking him for that. I mean, I'm knocking him more for Xavier McKinney over Chase Claypool than I am that. But shout out to Michael M. EDP uses you for farting practice, Terminator. Yo, Michael M, you can't be older than 13, bro. I'm convinced Michael M can't be older than 13. You can't tell me, Michael. You cannot tell me Michael M ain't older than 13.
What is farting practice?
But nah, all right. So now that I read the super chats, what I'm trying to explain to Jagging Off is this. Carson Wentz is going to get a first and a third. Bottom line. I don't know why y'all sitting here thinking nobody's not about to give up a first and third for Carson.
I bet you he don't go for a first round pick.
How much you want to bet this Jagging Off? How much money you want to bet he getting traded for first? Name your price. Name it.
I'll go 50.
50, that's it. That's 50. You want to bet $50. So you want to bet $50 that Carson Wentz doesn't so I win $50 when he gets traded for a first round pick.
If he gets if he gets a first round pick, yes.
So why does he get traded? Then what? Is this a dead bet?
Then it's a push. Then nobody pays anything.
But okay,
deal. I'll take that bet because Carson Wentz is going for a first round.
Can I take that bet? I ain't never seen a quarterback not get traded with a first rounder.
Like, come on, bro. He might get 2.
He ain't getting. You're crazy. Stop it.
Yeah, right. For Carson Wentz, you're not understanding. You know how many coaching staffs right now are sitting there thinking to themselves, "Oh, we can fix him." Are you serious? Right. Denver's one of them. You think Denver wants to get bullied by Justin Herbert and freaking Mahomes? They'll give up 2 first-round picks and get Carson Wentz. They ain't got no choice.
Or they're giving up Von Miller or Bradley Chubb.
Facts. Bro, you can't name a price for Carson Wentz right now that the Broncos wouldn't pay. You can't name a price. They got to deal with Justin Herbert and Patrick Mahomes, bro. You can't name a price. Kelsey is a goon. And y'all thought I was bugging when I took Kelsey first with the first pick in my drafts today.
Oh, I knew you wasn't bugging.
Kelsey is the best receiver in the league. I'm doing a video on that this week.
It's the receiver in the league.
He's leading the league with receiving yards. Y'all know how I feel about tight ends. Tight ends ain't nothing but receivers. Ain't nothing but slow receivers. This dude Kelsey got like 1,300 receiving yards right now. He leads the NFL in receiving yards. That's more than Hopkins. That's more than Tyreek Hill. Nah, bro. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. All they is slow receivers.
You just trying with some subs, huh?
Nah, but I said it. But here's the thing, though. I said it last year with Carson Wentz. I'm like, yes, they said Carson Wentz didn't have receivers. I'm like, he got 2 goon tight ends. Brady won an MVP and went to a Super Bowl with Aaron Hernandez and Gronk. Sure, if you got 2 goon tight ends, that's just as good as receivers. If the Giants got a worst wide receiver core on the planet right now.
If Evan Engram was actually good, we'd be fine.
If Evan Engram could catch, bro, if Evan Engram could catch and we had like like Hayden Hurst next to him, we'd be lit. Come on, bro. We run 2 tight end sets, we'd be lit. Shout out to Terminator. Terminator says, Michael M., you're a nobody. The best you can be is my footstool on my new welcome mat because you're nothing. Man. Michael M. telling you, Michael M. is like that little cousin that
I really want to cry right now.
Why?
Because if I play Tony Pollard over J.K. Downs, I'd literally make $5,000.
Hell yeah, draft time. Kyle Pitts, another future Jaguar.
And you said, nah, Rick, don't worry about the rest of my lineup. Just answer the question. I was like, Boogie, you playing Tony Pollard? Boogie was like, nah, Rick, don't worry about my lineup. Just answer the question. I'm like, all right.
I didn't want to talk about it 3 minutes before the roster's locked like that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Shout out to Michael M. Michael M. says EDP uses you for farting practice, Terminator. You got it.
Why he keep saying farting practice? Hey, but look, shout out to draft time. We got a Kyle Pitts mention in the stream.
Who the heck is Kyle Pitts?
A fucking monster tight end at Florida that the Jags need to draft somehow.
Whatever. Shout out to Michael M. Michael M. says EDP use fart on Terminator. He'll get blown away.
I'm really sick.
What?
Actually, I'm sorry. I went 25K, not 5K. Sorry.
Shout out to James Dolan. James Dolan said, I heard Badland Chugs broke another world record. What he chugged this time? I had to take my Badlands Chug reaction down when he was in the 7-Eleven because it got claimed. I got a copyright claim on the side. I just took it down.
Claim for that?
I don't. Maybe because he was in the 7-Eleven. Maybe they call some music in the background. I don't know. But I got a copyright claim on it, so I just deleted it. But
the thing is, it's a fucking video that the guy himself put on YouTube.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But
that doesn't make sense.
Because he's bigger than me, jagging off. He's got 2 million subscribers, so YouTube not gonna try him like that.
Yeah, but they probably have but when you become that big, you get like partnerships and stuff like that.
Yeah, YouTube gives you a pass for certain stuff. Like if I complain about it, they're gonna ignore me. If he complains about it, they'll shut up and let him monetize the video because he's got 2.5 million subscribers.
Yeah. Hey, but look, Gabe Torres, just give it 2 years. Fisk will be making videos about Kyle Pitts.
I'm not making no video about a tight end not named Gronk, Kelsey, or like that's it.
Okay, watch.
Prime Gronk and Kelsey. That's about it. Not doing no video on no tight end that ain't mine. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe yours can't catch though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, like, yeah. I'll be live for the Giants game. Boogie will probably be asleep, and I don't know where Jagging off at.
I'm literally getting out of this live stream as this game winds down. I'm going to take a shower. I might get the first quarter, and I'll probably be fucked asleep in 10 minutes.
I'll be live for the second half of the game.
I'll be here.
So Jagging off will roll with me on the night game then.
I'm happy for y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all gotta get up at 2:30 in the morning.
I gotta get up at 3 maybe if I feel like doing this fucking shift.
He said maybe if I feel like it. No, I have to get up. Like, I mean, I don't have to do anything. But
I know what you mean, Buggy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Michael M. He says EDP also EDP a Terminator. You're done, Terminator.
What?
Yo, I told you, Michael M like 13, bro. Leave him
Why
alone.
he keep saying shit like this?
Because he 13, bro. Look, one day Michael M gonna be a goon, bro. Watch. When Michael M gonna get older, he gonna be a goon one day. Watch.
Oh, Zach. What I think about Kadarius Toney's a beast. Like he's gonna be a late round sleeper for sure. That boy's got wheels.
That's a nice little bag, Boogie. If everything ends well, that's a nice bag.
And shout out to all of the Fisk unit. Keep those Kyle Pitts comments coming.
I'm not paying Kyle Pitts no time. I'm gonna forget Kyle Pitts existed within an hour.
Yo, watch this dude's highlights, bro. Kyle Pitts is a fucking animal.
So basically, I broke even today. I got all my money back because I'm not including no money I lost in the Michael Thomas lineups. So,
you won't lose $50. Well, you won't lose $50 when Carson Wentz don't get traded for a first round pick.
Carson Wentz is getting at least a first round pick, bro. Shout out to Darius, aka He says, bro, hopefully your giant is. Yo, hello. Is my internet bugging?
It might be. I don't know if it's my end or yours. Like, cause you just cut out. You just cut out a minute ago.
We man. Shoot.
But my laptop did kick me out of this shit earlier, but I don't know.
Shout out, Darius.
Oh, and they are saying, yo.
We should win, Darius. Darius, we should win, bro. Because all Cleveland can do is run the ball. We should win. Shout out the black guy from Wii Sports. Black guy from Wii Sports says, "Where's the Wentz excuses now? LMAO Hurts balled. That's a fact. Hurts is balling with the same as that team, so there's no excuses."
Yeah, it's weird how Carson Wentz's backups do better than he does.
Yeah, because he's not supposed to be there. He needs a change of scenery, but this is the same exact team. It's the same team. Wentz was just playing a week ago. It's the same team. Shout out to Michael M. Michael M says, "I'm calling EDP a Terminator Fisk." Yo, Michael M, son, we gonna have to have a talk. Well, I don't know. EDP do got enough guns to start a war, though. EDP showed me his gun collection, but it is freaking insane. This dude EDP got more guns than Solid Snake and Ocelot. Man, I tell you what, though. I'm happy. I broke even. That's all you can ask for when you lose mad money because Michael Thomas don't want to play. So, yeah, I broke even. That's all I can ask for.
What did you lose money on?
Snake drafts on DraftKings. They don't let you do late swap. So, yeah, once Michael Thomas was declared out, it was just like there was just nothing I can do about it. So I'm happy. Definitely. Now I don't, because this is the last NFL snake draft I'm ever doing. Because basketball started on Tuesday, so I'm never doing another snake again. Oh man. Now jagging off. You definitely coming into the stream, right? For the Giants game, right?
You doing the second half?
Yes. So I'm probably gonna be live around like close to like, let me see, 8:30. No, 9:30, 10:30, be like 11 o'clock, 11:10.
I mean, it ain't gonna. The second half ain't gonna start that late.
I don't pop up to the end of the third quarter, bro. You know I don't be doing.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless, yeah. Unless like I fall asleep, I'll be there.
Don't fall asleep, bro.
I'm gonna try.
Nah, don't try. Do.
The fuck?
I'm gonna try. You ain't got time for that. Shout out to Don Vito. Don Vito says, "Fish, you got to stream boxing and MMA. Maybe one day, if I actually feel like paying for it, I might. I'll stream the Floyd fight. I'll go live for the Floyd and Logan Paul fight.
Bro, just get a Fire Stick.
No, I got enough stuff. I got HBO Max. I got freaking Amazon Prime, Netflix,
all that
Disney
shit
Plus.
that you pay for.
Yes, I'm not doing nothing fishy. I'm cool.
What you gonna be like, Tyrese? I'm not doing anything illegal.
Yes, because I got enough going on. I don't need no extra attention. It'd be the little stuff to get you jammed up. Shout out to Zach. Zach says Michael M was that one kid that ate fertilizer on the playground. Jay can tell based off how you talk. Man, I can't be laughing like that. My throat's sore. But nah, all I'm saying is, listen, man. Michael M gonna be a goon when he get older, bro. He's starting at a young age. Hey, yo, Michael M, I read your EDP is a Terminator super chat. Hey, Michael M, I read like 3 super chats from you talking about EDP as a Terminator. I didn't miss any of your super chats.
Why do you keep calling EDP the Terminator?
I read like 3 of your things calling him a Terminator. Michael M, I skip your super chat. I just talked about EDP doing a Terminator thing. You said I'm going to call EDP to end Terminator. Good luck with that one. EDP, good luck with that. I don't know if you can afford EDP, bro. EDP gonna want that bag. Yeah, our defense is good enough to stop Nick Chubb. Giants defense gonna cook up something, bro. Trust me. Yo, how many points did Jalen Hurts get me in fantasy? He's got to be the reason I'm winning this money right now because I definitely picked him. He was definitely my. Oh wow, Jalen Hurts most definitely put up a 40 point fantasy game.
Damn.
Don't he play Dallas next week? Hold on.
Do they?
Oh, he's definitely gonna be my quarterback if he playing Dallas next week. Yes, sir. He's at Dallas next week, starting Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl. You know the vibes.
There you go.
Starting Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl.
Hey, EDP gonna hear this and get mad at you, thinking you disrespecting Carson Wentz.
You know I don't like Carson Wentz.
Oh Christ, that should be obvious. You clown wheelchair Wentz every chance you get.
Facts. Boogie done already fell asleep. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end this live stream jagging off. Make sure you up at 11 o'clock, bro. Make sure you are up. All right.
All right, I'm gonna try.
So I will see you at 11 o'clock.
All right.
All y'all, I will see y'all on my other channel for the second half of the Giants game. All right. So I see all y'all at like 11 o'clock for the second half of that Giants game.